on, guys? Welcome back to Wrestle House. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Logan.
And this is the only pro wrestling podcast hosted by two fraternity brothers who just love to shit talk and talk about professional wrestling. And in today's episode, we have an action-packed one for you. Not only are we going to be doing a friendly little competition where me and Logan try to build the perfect wrestler from our own opinions, we are also going to be taking a look at the top 5 wrestling cities for ourselves respectively. And then lastly, to wrap up today, we are going to do main eventer, mid-carder, or fired, where we pick 3 wrestlers and have to label one of them our main eventer, one of them our mid-carder, and one of them is getting fired. But before we jump into all that, as always, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, stay up to date with all things Wrestle House, and let's jump into the first segment, which is Build a Wrestler. As you can see, there is a couple of rules on the screen. I'm not going to read them to you. I'm just going to let it up here for a second. Logan, they can't see you. They can't see you. You're like it's an overlay over the entire screen. I'm leaving this in.
Oh, okay.
I'm leaving this in.
That's good.
So that the people have enough time to read, and done. So build a wrestler. Me and Logan are gonna take turns. Like I said, we have a link open and we have it set to 1. So, and then after that 1 is randomized, we're gonna have to pick which attribute. Logan, do you want to let them know what 5 attributes we have to choose from?
Yes. First up, we got theme song. We're talking about that entrance music. Make or break right there. Look and physique. We got the clothing. We got the body. Pause. In-ring working ability. Can you work? Can you put on a 5-star match? What's up with that? Mic work. Can you cut a good promo? Can you sweet talk? What's your charisma looking like? And lastly, we've got kayfabe accomplishments. What they win in the ring, the belts, the accomplishments, the accolades. Not the actual outside work, but the in-story like awards and shit like that.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Logan. All right. I'll let you go first. Full transparency. We tried recording this the first time. Had some kerfuffles with OBS hotkeys, and I started off hot with Stone Cold Steve Austin. You started off probably just as equally as hot with Chuck Palumbo. So
yeah, no,
some would say.
Real shame.
Some would say.
I think this is a bit skewed in your favor, this reset, but it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, I'll start off with this hot randomizer real quick. Wham! Ooh, okay. Bam Bam Bigelow. Not bad.
Not a bad start. Not a bad start.
I'm a big fan of Bam Bam. I got Bro's Funko Pop up there in my. It would be really fire if it was back there, but let's see here. And oh man, you know what? For Bam Bam, let me get in-ring working ability.
Yes.
Give me a big man that can move.
Yeah, good choice.
That is right there.
Yeah. All right, so you're getting Bam Bam Bigelow. While you're typing that into the doc, I'll randomize mine a few times. Okay. All right. Fuck. I'm just kind of clicking. All right, here we go. I looked away. I clicked a few more times. Praise be, the wrestling gods are on my side. What does your wrist say? Usually, like when you look at it, what time is it, Logan?
Their time?
It's clobbering time! Give me the mic work of CM Punk.
Damn, that's a good one.
That's a good pull. Mic skills of Punk.
It's an alright one.
Hey, pipe bomb?
Not real. It was scripted.
MJF, will you be my Valentine?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Fuck you. You know that promo.
I don't. Is that like an indie thing or something? I don't.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That's T-shirt company.
Anyway,
go ahead.
All right.
You're next.
Yes, let me get my clicking on. Wham, 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 wham. Fuck!
Chuck Palumbo!
Ah!
Chuck Palumbo!
God damn it, Chuck Palumbo, get out
Yes!
of here! God damn it! Give me the look in. Oh my god, give me the look and physique of Chuck Palumbo, I guess.
You got the
Chuck
look and
Palumbo that can
physique of
move.
Chuck Palumbo, but you move like Bam Bam? Dude,
Yeah,
you're
no, that's low-key
fucking...
Pete. That's
You're
low-key
like...
Pete.
You're Brian Cage! You're building Brian Cage right now. Like, just letting you know, so...
I don't know. Pamumbo is what I typed, but it's okay.
Oh,
God damn it. Can't escape this guy.
you can't. Okay, next up... I'm gonna look away a few times. Randomize. What the fuck? I got Stephanie McMahon.
Ooh, I mean, there's. Well, I mean,
Don't.
there's like two good options here. Just depends on how you want to go about this.
Yeah, there is two good options. Give me her theme song. Give me Stephanie McMahon's theme song. Whoa! It's time to rock and roll. This time I'm in control. I don't know, I'm on the street. Keys to the city. That's 'cause I get down. Dude, shit's peak.
Yeah, don't quit your day job.
Hey man. We're gonna get That was so accurate that we're gonna get a copyright strike on our channel for that. So
maybe.
Yeah, give me theme song. It's the only thing that I can waste, I feel like.
I think look could have been a decent option.
Well, you're a sick pervert, you know that, so you should get help. Watching that 05 SmackDown, aren't you? You sick freak.
I'm moving like 05 Kurt Angle.
Oh, that bestiality sex.
All right. I got my next one. I got I got theme song left. I got mic work, and I got kayfabe accomplishments. Low key, all these are make or breaks. So I really need to hit big here. Ooh!
This is unfair. You're looking at yours. I'm looking away.
Oh, I'm just spam clicking until I feel like not. The name changes too fast. I got Bruno Sammartino. I'm gonna need that kayfabe accomplishment.
Yeah.
7 years world champ.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
fair.
you can't go wrong with that.
That is fair.
I mean, yeah, next time I'll look. It's mostly because the box.
No, you're fine.
Jumps up and down.
I'm fucking with you. Just like to give you shit. Okay, let's see here if I can. I lost the tab. Hold on. There it is. Okay. Rerun. Okay. I landed on. Oh, motherfucker! I got the Sandman. Hey, Kurt.
Ooh.
Kurt.
Oh, if you would have had theme for this, oh man.
Yeah.
Dude,
see,
sick.
this is where I guess I wasted Steph.
Damn. You could have had a Stephanie body coming out to enter Sandman.
That's crazy.
Man.
That's crazy work.
That
you know what? You know what? Give me the look of the Sandman. I'm gonna hope that I get someone like Bryan Danielson, but I look like for in-ring work. For in-ring work, I hope I get someone like Bryan, but like, you know, I look like Sandman. So yeah. Give me Sandman.
Bro, Sandman coming out to Queendom is crazy.
Queendom, what a king by now. They were like, y'all hear me now.
Oh, God, that's pretty peak, low-key.
Holy shit,
all
dude!
Right.
I'm building the best fucking wrestler ever. I want you to know that.
All right, we got Jushin Liger. Oh man, is Jushin Liger known for hitting a good promo?
I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. Maybe.
Yeah, I think he's got a good theme though. Like it's faintly coming to mind. I don't watch too much Liger.
His theme's banging. His theme's banging.
Yeah. Give me the Jushin Liger theme. It ain't a flashy one for this, but you know it's kind of fire. Right.
All right. And I have in-ring work and kayfabe accomplishments left. Look away, look away, look away. Oh shit. I got the original Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers. I don't know a lot about his in-ring work.
Does he have any good accomplishments?
He was the first WWF champion, wasn't he?
Oh, that's not too bad, low key. That's not bad.
I believe he was the first.
He's a 2-time world champion.
I believe
for
he was
the
the
NWA.
first. Fact check that for me real quick. Was he the first WWF?
He's the inaugural WWF, now WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, he established the modern heel persona.
Yeah, give me Buddy Rogers. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. All right, Mike Work. I really can't go wrong with this one, low key. If my guy is moving like Bam Bam, built like Palumbo, coming out to the Liger song, I really can't go bad here. Surely he can't be that bad of a promo. To like it ruins everything. All right. Oh, that's a boring one. I got Sting. It's not bad.
It's Sting.
It's a good. I don't know. Really, it's a boring way to end out my thing. I was hoping for something either really good or really bad. Yeah, Sting mic work, not bad.
Okay, I have one more pick. It's for in-ring work. I have no choice.
Please be bad.
Looking up, looking backwards. Oh, I got the in-ring work of Dusty Rhodes, baby.
I mean, Dusty can work though.
Like the old school Dusty work, yeah. With the look of the Sandman, but I talk like CM Punk. Dog, I'm Jake the Snake Roberts.
Jake the Snake, but if he came out to Queendom.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. So go ahead and read off your full build for everybody.
Yeah, so I have picture. Is there like a? Are you editing something for this bit?
I'm gonna. So in the post, I'll put like I'll just do like some pictures of each person. You know, okay. I could probably do some weird like AI edit, like, hey, mash these 5 people together, but I don't want to do that.
For yours, that would be scary.
The water waste on that is crazy, so I'm not doing that.
True. Okay, so picture this: Chuck Palumbo. Specifically, we'll go with Biker Palumbo. I kind of like that for what we got going here, right? Okay. He moves like Bam Bam. He's hitting moonsaults. He's hitting power bombs. He is like that. He will throw Spike Dudley. Bro talks like Sting, specifically Joker Sting. Because he's crazy. He's a psycho.
He's he's wild.
He's a psycho because he's been holding this damn company on his back for like 7 years, because that's how long he was world champion for. Because he's got Bruno Sammartino's accolades. And bro, he's so over it because he's coming out to the Jushin Liger theme.
Yeah.
Which is why they didn't get sick of him for 7 years. Bro was like that. He's a biker coming out to fucking Japanese like music. This shit's peak.
That's actually okay. I'm not gonna lie, you have me beat. Like, there's no way I can sell mine to be like, yeah, mine's better.
No. I think you got this. I think you can make a good pitch here.
I don't think so. Low
key, I think yours wouldn't be that bad if he didn't look like the Sandman. Like,
I love how really we both are in agreement that the issue. Physique. I love how the issue is the look of Sandman and not Queendom.
Dude, I think you can rock out to Queendom.
So speaking of which, you hear this banger pull up on the track.
I'm never gonna be done. Lean on in. Now welcome to the Queendom. The Queendom, where the kings bow down.
And then out comes
Okay, but
the
it's a-
fucking
it's a
Sandman with a Bud Light and a fucking Singapore cane, and he does the whole entrance. He does the whole
Around the
entrance.
arena.
He does the Sandman entrance. He's got the ECW One Night Stand t-shirt on. And I want Sandman from the match he had with the ECW Zombie. I want that specific Sandman. I don't want anyone else. I don't want Sandman with the cross. I don't want Sandman with like Prime. Like I don't want Hardcore Hack from the 90s. I want Prime 2006 high off crack crystal meth.
2006. What are we talking about?
Give me Sandman. And then guess what? He works like it's the last battle of Atlanta, Dusty Rhodes style. He gigs the hard way. And which, I mean, Sandman did that by himself anyway, so that doesn't matter. And then he cuts a promo, and it almost eerily sounds like the pipe bomb from 2011. And then he has to go and he has to be this new transitional face for a brand new company that takes over all the territories. I mean, I'm sorry, AEW and WWE. And he becomes the new Nature Boy. Dog.
Where's the
Cinema.
Natural Boy? Ain't
Cinema.
no one who's built wearing sweatpants and a tank top. Oh my
Cinema.
god.
Cinema. Dude, hey, if Eddie Kingston can do it, fucking my guy can do it,
He
okay?
couldn't.
Shut the fuck up. I'm an Eddie Kingston truther. Shut up.
You made Eddie Kingston. Wait, what the fuck?
Actually, wait, I did. Eddie. Wait, and even his theme song that he comes out to, like the Redeem These Nuts theme song or whatever, like the I don't want to win a whore. Cool. I don't wanna- Yeah. Fuck it. Okay. All right. Leave a comment, leave a little something, you know. Who do you think has the better built wrestler between the two of us? Is it Logan's Bam Bam Bigelow based Chuck Palumbo looking guy? Or is it my Sandman weird mutated freak fish son of a bitch that I have? Let us know down in the comments below. And with that, we are going to be moving on to our next segment, the list. The list is where me and Logan take a look at our top 3, top 5, top 10, top whatever things in wrestling. And it could be anything. And in today's episode, it is top 10 cities. Logan's got 5 answers. I got 5 answers. So it's more of a respective top 5 thing. And then, Logan, there is that one caveat rule we have about, you know, if we both have the same thing in the same spot, then it is the solidified, like, number 5. Like, if we both had number 5 as, like, the same city or something like that. So it's just fun to see if there's any overlap between the two of us there. Without further ado, Logan, I'm going to kick it to you. Let's start off with your number 5. What is your 5th favorite wrestling city?
My 5th favorite wrestling city is Las Vegas, Nevada. I think Las Vegas has... This is very recent. This is a recent thing. Las Vegas has been dumping a lot of money into the WrestleMania bandwagon here. If I'm not mistaken, I think it saved us from a Saudi WrestleMania.
No.
That's
happening
still
next
happening?
year. That's happening
Oh god,
next year.
I thought that was okay.
They just
Oops.
pushed it. They just shifted everything back a year.
Rough. Yeesh. Okay. Well, they've still been hosting multiple WrestleManias lately. Not to mention with their whole gimmick of a city where it's all casino, all gambling. It's been also showing up a lot in AEW stuff, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. It's where they did Double or Nothing. It's where they did like the inaugural Double or Nothing was in Vegas and everything.
Low key, Las Vegas is kind of our Riyadh. Like the money is to be made in Vegas, which is weird because it's in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, Nevada.
It's actually a really good analogy.
Yeah, that's solid right there. So yeah, Vegas. I feel like Vegas has slowly inched its way up to this top 5 slot for me.
Okay, so you would say that Vegas bought their way into the top 5 to an extent.
No, I'm 20. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
So my number 5 is going to have to be Long Island, New York. You're wearing a fucking New Jersey Jets hat. Yeah, let's
Yeah, I gotta put that NY behind me.
yeah, get out of here. Gotham City's still New York,
Gotham
dipshit.
City.
Yeah, go ahead and put something else on. Ugh.
Hell yeah.
How's your mascot a damn for our audio listeners, he just switched to an Ohio State hat. How's your mascot a damn dessert treat, idiot? A Buckeye?
I thought you were gonna talk about how our mascot was like a woman. I thought that's what you were gonna talk about.
No. No. For who? Ohio State?
Yeah, well, like most mascots are portrayed by women.
Oh yeah, I don't care about that. I care about the fact that it's a freaking candy. It's a piece of candy.
I mean, I'd rather it be original than another bulldog, another I don't know, some kind of horse, another.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, if you're a fan of the Georgia Bulldogs, you should jump off a bridge.
True.
Yeah, shout out. Joe's not.
Wait, I didn't mean to say true. That's crazy work.
It's okay. Joe and Matt aren't going to watch this.
True. Shout out Joe and Matt.
Shout out Joe and Matt. No, I don't know. Yeah, Long Island, back to that, because you dissing on my hometown. Like, I feel like whenever AEW runs in Long Island, like, they have some good crowds, you know, and everything like that. I think even when WWE, like, I want to say they did the first Evolution in what used to be the Nassau Coliseum in, like, 2017, which got torn down and is now the UBS Arena, which is where AEW runs their, like, pay-per-views when they're in Long Island and stuff. So, like, I don't think it's a terrible crowd. I like that, like, for AEW, it's their Canada, because MJF gets cheered there.
Okay,
It's their Bizarro world. You know, they cheer the bad guys, they boo the good guys there. You know? So I like that it's kind of got that gimmick to it now. I think when cities have that, like if this were a list of all like cities in the entire world, I'm sure we'd have like places like Canada and stuff like that, like Toronto or something up Montreal, there, like, for being like that, you know, that like bizarre world where they cheer for the good guy or cheer for the bad guys, root for the bad guys, whatever. So, yeah, I feel like Long Island is that for at least AEW, maybe not WWE to an extent. Because I feel like that could be anywhere for WWE at this point in today's landscape for the Fed. But yeah, no. Long Island at number 5 for me. I will throw it to you for number 4.
Yeah, and just go quick before I get to number 4. I just feel like we need to touch base here. I was thinking about my hats. I have a pile of hats right next to me, but I also have this hat right here, and I know you can see that.
That hat sucks.
2-1 this week. Wasn't that something?
That hat sucks. That hat is a poverty franchise.
Beat the Yankees though. 2-1 in that series.
That's crazy because your Mets adopted the colors of my Knicks, and don't fact check me on that.
To quote my GOAT Donovan Mitchell, my Mets beat the Yankees.
To quote my GOAT Shaq, fuck you.
All right. Anyway, my number 4. Also somehow tie in a little bit with basketball, but those are for thinkers who know us and know basketball knowledge. Got New Orleans at my number 4.
Hey, shout out the Pelicans. Shout out Zion.
Shout out the Hornets.
No.
Ball knowledge. New Orleans, they became the Hornets, and that's when
I know. You don't need to explain it. Nobody cares. The fucking Hornets suck. They suck dick and balls.
My bad. I forgot this Basketball House is coming later. I forgot.
Just you wait.
Oh God, that's you and Ash's podcast. I don't have ball knowledge there. All right, yeah. My number 4, I got New Orleans. Low key, this was kind of a vibe. I don't know. I don't really have anything to talk about. I remember a recent WrestleMania there. But I think New Orleans is just kind of a city where it's not your city powerhouses. Like, it's not a Los Angeles where it's like, oh, it's known for Hollywood, but shows go there. It's not some of your Florida cities where it's like, oh, Disney, oh, the beach, and then wrestling goes there kind of for that. Kind of like Vegas, New Orleans has its own gimmick. And then when you have a wrestling show there, it adopts the gimmick. And I don't know. I just feel like when shows go to New Orleans, they bang. Pause. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. And also,
no, I get what you're saying.
I feel like Ricky Saints is low key, kind of like the MJF kind of thing, where it's like a wrestler very associated with a specific city.
Yeah.
Even though definitely, I mean, now that he's kind of changed landscape, nowhere near as big as MJF. He's got to, climb a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. That's just something about that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I think the Mardi Gras like gimmick that any show that runs in New Orleans adopts like is really good, and it's always aesthetically pleasing, whether it's the masquerade like themed Mardi Gras stuff or whether it's just like the simple like New Orleans like Saints like crest stuff. Whatever it is, like it works really well. So that's a good one. My number 4 is technically not a city, because it is some more, I guess, like state bias, home territory bias. I've grown up in North Carolina for past 15 years or 20 years at this point. Old. Hey, chill.
Who said that?
Chill. So honestly, anywhere in North Carolina, I feel like bangs for wrestling too. Maybe not necessarily for WWE stuff. I feel like you go to the Spectrum Center for Raw, in Charlotte, and it's kind of dead. But if you go to Raw, like the Greensboro Coliseum, I feel like they're a little more lively.
Last night.
Yeah. I feel like I didn't watch because I don't watch Raw. Like, God forbid, you will never catch me watching Raw. But it looked like from what I saw on Twitter, the crowd was pretty okay. Like, Greensboro has wrestling history and everything like that. So,
yeah,
they're gonna be Sting's last match. The vast WCW history in the Greensboro Coliseum alone. So Greensboro is a good shout. I think like Raleigh, Durham area, especially for DPW, like they were really like picking up steam as like a preeminent destination for indie wrestling in North Carolina and opening up a very popular indie wrestling scene, because now you have FSPW that runs out in the Greensboro area. And they're in Greensboro too, right? Firestar?
Yes, they're like in that area, yeah.
Yeah. Firestar's in Greensboro. You have over here in the Denver area, like there's stuff here around me. There's I don't have to travel that far.
For like Chapel Hill, like that area's got some stuff going.
Yeah. Like
all different scenes too. Like it's weird.
Yeah, like they're their own little pockets. It's like, yes, it's almost like North Carolina has its own little mini territory system in of itself.
AEW is trying to put Asheville on the map. They've been smacking shows there consistently now.
Yeah. It's like they prefer to run Asheville over Charlotte, or because like there's not a lot of smaller arenas, I feel like, for Charlotte. Yeah. Like
I feel also like bringing tourism to that area, after the hurricanes.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, anywhere in NC, really good crowd. I mean, like you said, Asheville, we were just there for Dynamite last Wednesday, and it was a blast. I thought that was a really good crowd. So yeah, anywhere in North Carolina is number 4 for me.
Okay. got your boy Kick with number 3. You got Chi-Town. I got Chicago. Chicago. I mean, what can't you say about Chicago? It is a big AEW place. So like for the number 2 company in the US, I mean, having it be their kind of like, I mean, it was their launching pad, with All In.
Yeah.
But like they go there at least once a year for a big show. Not to mention, whenever WWE hits there I think it's like every other year. Now that they have CM Punk, like it's a big draw for them. I mean, hell, it was always a big draw ever since Punk even left the company. I mean, ever since like
Yeah.
2011 when they did Money in the Bank,
Yeah.
it's always been a draw. Um, I've actually been to a New York show. I went to NXT Takeover Chicago, um, 2 maybe. It had main event of Ciampa and Gargano,
I think
in the
that's
street
2.
fight.
I think that's 2.
That was really sick. So I mean, and then I think the night after they were doing Money in the Bank there too. I think that was really like
Yeah.
2018 maybe.
Mm.
Yeah, dude, Chicago does it and they do it well. And the best part about it is that it's really no gimmicks attached. You're not going there for the, the Vegas show lights or the New Orleans, but
You're
you
going
go
for
to
the wrestling.
Chicago, you're going there. Yeah, you're going there
Yeah.
to, see some good shit.
Yeah.
Um Chicago's where the best wrestle.
Hey now.
You know, Low key, I mean, if you ranked cities by like star match, like average star match rating, I think Chicago would be up there. Um, that
Probably.
now I don't know,
Someone's
but
had
I
to
would
have
think
done
so.
that. Someone's had to have done that. If we do our research and look into it, I'm sure there is a list or video or something out there going over like what city has hosted the most amount of 5-star matches.
Yeah.
I feel like, and because AEW is where most of the 5-star matches, at least in the US, reside in terms of like major companies. I feel like, yeah, since they run Chicago so much, there's probably a bunch in Chicago, probably a bunch in Vegas, and I'd probably maybe throw California up there. Like, I'm not sure where exactly in California, but maybe Sacramento area, like the Southern Cal. Speaking of California, my number 3 is Los Angeles, California. I think ever since, put that shit down. I think ever since like the PWG days and like the peak of Bola, and everything like that really helped. Not only, I mean, it helped get indie wrestling on the map in Los Angeles and stuff like that, like the indie scene. But obviously PWG, like, pretty much, like, it doesn't exist anymore today, but it exists in spirit within AEW. I mean, so many of their multi-man tag matches, like their 5-man 5v5 like tag matches, end up being very PWG-esque, like spot fests, so I think, and you can see when they go to like do a show in Sacramento or Los Angeles or anything like that, like they are quick to make references to PWG and like the Bola days with whoever they have on the card that used to run PWG. Like if the Bucks are there, the Bucks are doing something that is a callback to PWG days, and then Excalibur will make references to it and everything like that. And I even think when WWE goes to Los Angeles and they do stuff there, like,
Yeah, I think SoFi has been a recent hit a lot lately.
yeah. Their shows in SoFi have been good. And what's the other? The Crypto.com arena. It's the Spectrum, not Spectrum Center, Staples Center. The Staples Center. I refuse to call it Crypto.com arena.
That's a rough arena name. That's rough.
The Staples Center, where the Lakers play.
LeBron
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
Like, that's a good crowd. I think Revolution was just there this past year, and it was there last year as well. And both years it was a really good card and a really good crowd. So I think, and I feel like you can kind of discern like what crowds are good, especially within AEW, because Tony Khan rewards good crowds with shows like almost on an annual basis. You know? So, yeah. Los Angeles, California, number 3. Go ahead with your Deuce number 2 spot.
Yeah, my number 2, I got NYC, New York City. Now I'm gonna need your help a little bit, you Yankee. So
For you can't see it because of my camera, but I'm wearing the Knicks jersey tonight because game 1's on.
against
Jalen
the Cavs.
Brunson.
Yeah. Now obviously Madison Square Garden's there. Beautiful arena. I got to see the
Yeah.
Rangers play there last year.
Gross.
It was great. Yeah, that's there. If I'm not mistaken, does Hammerstein fall in the New York City?
Yes.
Or does
Hammerstein.
okay.
Hammerstein's in one of the boroughs, but yeah, I mean it counts. It's part of the city.
Okay, so 2 very well-known, almost like if you were to ask probably a wrestler, what is your ideal, like, I want to wrestle here, like arenas, those are probably 2 that are up there. So for one city to have both of probably a top 5 wrestling venue, I mean, that's big there. Yeah, I mean, not to mention just the influx of like talent that have come through. Now I guess like for you, I guess it's a lot more specific, but New York, in general, how much talent has come through. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things. Every time it's a draw, for your WWE, and AEW shows, MSG, that's the big show. You want to sell out, you want to sell big, you want to have great matches. If you're an indie company like, GCW, for example, Hammerstein, that's your, be all end all, that's your big show. Like that's, it's one of those things where it has the multiple levels to it, and it borderline could be pushing my 1. But I think my 1 is just so great that I New York City is a respectable 2.
You know what? Everything you said, Logan, I motherfucking agree. And it's not just because I'm from New York, god damn it. It's because New York City is the preeminent home of wrestling. Even though it's not my number 1 spot, it is one of the best, if not the current best, like, place for wrestling, whether it's from AEW, whether it's from WWE, whether it's from TNA or GCW or whatever other fucking indie is running there at the time. Like, because you also have a very healthy independent scene in New York with things like House of Glory, things like Creative Pro on Long Island. You have a lot more. Like, those are just 2 that come to mind immediately for me as someone who keeps up with the New York scene still.
Does the Dudley still have their school in New York?
Were the Dudleys weren't involved with House of Hardcore, were they? That was all Tommy Dreamer, right?
Yeah, I think that was just Dreamer. I know the Dudleys have taught a couple of guys in there.
I don't know if
their school is in New York.
I don't know if it's in New York or if it's in another location. It could be in that other location. I don't want to say it.
Yeah. I feel you.
So yeah, no, everything you said, I mean, I agree. Obviously, there's going to be some bias because, like, I'm a New Yorker. I love my city. I love my hometown. But yeah, no, I mean, you hit the nail on the head. I don't really feel like I need to repeat anything. New York City fucking rocks. Knicks in 5.
We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks.
Cavs will sneak one out on us. I will see you in the finals, Wembenyama, you weird French little bastard.
Yeah, all right.
All right, yeah. Give me SGA. Yeah.
The sports references aren't over. I'll tell you that. Yeah. Also, Dudley School. It's in Florida. I don't know. Yeah. And my number one, as much as I low-key hate this place, being a guy from Jersey, who roots for New York teams, and dating a woman who's from Pittsburgh, and roots for Pittsburgh teams. Luckily though, the Canes and the Knicks put them in the dirt in both playoffs for the NHL and NBA.
You're welcome.
My number one pick is the home of hardcore, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Big boos in the chat.
ECW.
Fuck the Phillies. But you can't, when there is a specific, all-time probably top 5 promotion. I don't want to discount ECW for pushing them into top 10 territory. They're top 5. Somewhere that ran that many times in one area that you can say like Philadelphia is ECW. ECW is Philadelphia. 2300 Arena. That's their place.
There's an ECW mural in the men's bathroom in the 2300 Arena.
Yeah, like you can't discredit that like pinpoint like influence. Not to mention, Philadelphia gets, hella, just because it is also a very big city, city of brotherly love. You get the Liberty Bell there. The tourism also just so happens to bring other big wrestling shows there. WWE probably hits there at least once a year for like a Raw or something. I'm pretty sure AEW probably does the same for a Dynamite. The occasional pay-per-view. But purely just based off that ECW influence alone, like we're talking like this is if AEW hit Jacksonville every single show, like not just beyond COVID like era where they like were in that exact location. We're talking every
once a week, once a week, either Dynamite or Collision would be at Daly's place.
Yeah, like
they had residency
level of influence.
Basically. Like when AEW did that 3-week residency in the 2300 Arena.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Take
they did that shit.
Take that, make it year round. That's basically what ECW was doing.
Yeah, man. It's just a very influential place, and that's why they sit at my number one.
Yeah.
Undisputed.
Well, not to bury you or anything, but you actually don't have Philadelphia as your number one. You have a typo. It's Philadelphia. Fuck you. I'm screenshotting this real quick before you can switch it.
Where does the text go? Does the text go below me or above me now? What's the...
What do you mean? What text?
In the new layout. In the new layout we have... Oh, the wrestler's above us. Whoa!
Right,
you didn't do that in the new take. Whoa!
Oh, we didn't. Fuck, that's right. Oh, there's a new layout,
look
guys.
Look at the text below us. Whoa!
Yeah, but the text scrolling just is going to be the same thing the whole time.
It's look at this. It's moving. Whoa!
You fucking suck, dude. You all right? I want you to produce this shit, motherfucker. I want to see you do this. I want to see you sit here with your hotkeys.
I'm hyping you up.
No, you're not.
Yes, I'm acknowledging it,
dude. Yeah, you better fucking acknowledge me. God damn it.
Acknowledging.
Okay.
So my one's up.
One thing that before I reveal my number one, one thing that I want to say is that since we both have New York City at the number 2, that means that we can collectively agree that New York City is the second best wrestling city in the United States. Now, we may come back to this in a year or something like that, and we may have some completely different answers. But as it stands right now, New York City is the official second best city for wrestling as voted by Wrestle House. Congratulations, New York City.
Woo.
Congratulations. And with that, I will give you my number one city, which is one that you mentioned briefly a few minutes back. It is Chicago, Illinois. Basically everything you said about Philly is the reason I picked Chicago. Chicago for me is so instinctively, and AEW can try to make Jacksonville like their homecoming shows and everything like that. Chicago will instinctively always be AEW country to me, you know? And I think a lot of it has to do with like AEW's initial partnership with Pro Wrestling Tees, which is based out of Chicago and everything like that. And All In being in Chicago, All Out being in Chicago for like the first like 2 years of its existence. They have pay-per-views, at least one pay-per-view seemingly every year is in Chicago, and then they have Dynamites and Collisions there, you know, so like they run there constantly. AEW is Chicago. Chicago is AEW. As much as they can try to say Jacksonville is AEW country, just because that's where your headquarters are, don't mean that's where your biggest pocket of fans are. So yeah, Chicago, Illinois, number one wrestling city for Ryan. Any honorable mentions like you want to give? Anything that was like just close to cracking the top 5?
I mean, a couple of Florida, you know, Miami, Jacksonville about made my top 5, but
Yeah.
yeah, I just wasn't feeling it. Trying to think, Texas. I didn't know exactly where to hit in Texas, just because of I wanted to acknowledge that Von Erich kind of territory.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure the exact, like, I didn't know if it was Dallas or if it was somewhere else, so I just didn't touch it. But I think that covers all my honorable mentions.
I think the biggest honorable mention that I had, just like one that I was like racking my brain with, was, to be quite honest, was Philadelphia. I feel like my biggest issue with not putting Philly on the list was just that, like, they always find a way to turn, like, the crowd to turn everything into themselves. Even at ECW shows back in the day, which like is fun every once in a while. But when you're like watching old ECW stuff and every single fucking week or every single episode you watch, like there's a new chant that the crowd does that hijacks the entire show, you know, whether it's We Want Fire or Get the Tables or whatever it is, like it's just so fucking annoying, you know, like the biggest one for WWE's example, which they'd be the first people to admit it, is back in Royal Rumble 2015 when they booed the shit out of Roman Reigns, and then they wheeled out The Rock and they booed The Rock too. And this was before like it was cool to hate Dwayne, you know, and like everyone still liked him. And The Rock was perplexed by the sound. Like he hadn't been booed since the Rocky Maivia days. Like he didn't know what the sound was.
Philadelphia, they knew, they had ball knowledge. 10 years prior, they had ball knowledge.
They had ball knowledge. What can I say? And maybe that's why they should be on the list, you know. But for me, just the way I look at it, I had to give some shout outs to where I grew up, you know, and like what I keep up with, like on my social media feeds and everything like that. So that's where like North Carolina and Long Island come from. But the top 3, I feel like those were pretty solid for me. Yeah. So that was our list. That was our top 5 pro wrestling cities. Let us know what your favorite pro wrestling city is down in the comments below. And with that, we will be moving on to brain rot booking, which may sound a little odd, may sound a little different, but basically me and Logan are going to do some stuff that you might see on TikTok or YouTube Shorts later on, or Instagram Reels. Yeah, we're really going to do whatever either one of us has on the docket for us. Logan said he has some stuff for me. I have some stuff for him. We're just going to see what we do. And yeah, so with that out of the way, Logan, I kind of want to know what you have for me. I'm a little interested.
We're doing that first.
Yeah. We'll
Okay,
we'll end
nice.
with the main eventer, mid Carter, and fired thing.
We can try to keep this to like a shorter kind of pace. Like we're talking probably 3 minutes. If that's cool.
Yeah.
Like for my specific one, that way it can be in that shorts format.
Yeah.
Or TikTok. All right, Ryan, you get $15 to spend to make your dream opponent / match.
Okay.
All right. So your first category, your opponent. For $1, you get Brian Myers,
Okay.
current TNA Tag Champ. Not bad, not bad. For $2, Sami Zayn.
Okay.
Not, $3, current AEW World Heavyweight Champion Darby Allin.
Okay. I'm gonna get a sticky note out. I'm gonna write this down.
Okay. Yeah. For $4, Kenny Omega. Not bad for $4. You're not gonna get
$4
five
for
yet.
Kenny.
And
Okay.
at $5, Prime John Cena.
Okay. All right? You said prime John Cena. Are all these wrestlers in their prime?
No, current. Just Prime Cena.
Just
Number
prime
5.
Cena. Okay.
Yep.
Now I feel like all right. Give me. I'm gonna waste the $4 on Kenny Omega. I'm gonna waste the $4 on
$4
Kenny
from Kenny.
Omega.
Yeah, no, not a bad purchase right there. Next up, your venue. For $1, Full Sail Arena.
Okay. Full Sail.
For $2, 2300 Arena.
Okay.
For $3, Hammerstein Ballroom.
Okay.
For $4, just a couple blocks down, Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
And for $5, you
Tokyo
get to
Dome.
headline the Tokyo Dome.
Give me the $5 with Kenny Omega at the Tokyo Dome. Come on.
All right. Brothers
So
Wrestling
hold
Kenny
on.
at the Tokyo Dome.
That leaves me with
Now-
$6 to work with. I have $6 to
Six-
work with.
This is good. This is good for you here, right?
Okay.
So this next part is what promotion you're wrestling for.
Fuck.
For $1, the National Wrestling Alliance.
No.
For $2, Total Nonstop Action.
Okay.
For $3, New Japan Pro Wrestling. For $4, All Elite Wrestling. And for the $5, World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE.
Well, fuck you. Give me the $3 for the Nuge. $3 for New
Okay.
Japan, please.
$3 New Japan. Okay. So how much are you left with? I did not keep count.
$3 exactly.
You have $3 exactly?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me tell you what you missed out on. So this last category is your random variable. For $5, you would have secured yourself a nice 5-star match.
Fuck.
But with Kenny in the Tokyo Dome, I mean, you might get better. Who knows?
Yeah.
For $4, you could have chosen your ideal commentary team.
Okay. All right. Now start back at the dollar spot.
Yeah. So for $1, you would have ended up with an injury. The match ends early.
Okay.
For $2, you botched the finish, right? But luckily, you missed out on some bad stuff. For $3, you get to choose a special guest referee.
Okay. I'm taking the $3. I want to pick a special guest referee. Yeah.
Who's your special guest?
I get to just pick anybody in the history of.
And anyone you want.
Okay. Well, you know what? There's anyone I want. New Japan, Tokyo Dome with Kenny. I want someone that knows the situation at hand. I want Red Shoes.
I knew you were going with that. That's good. That's
want
not
Red
bad at
Shoes.
all. You're just Okada, I think.
I'm Gabe Kidd from Wrestle Dynasty back in 25.
You can be Gabe Kidd, I guess, and if you think Gabe Kidd is better than Okada, go for it.
No, that's not what I fucking meant, asshole. Well, here we are at the main event of main events for Brain Rot Booking. Logan, I'm going to give you 3 wrestlers to choose from. Those 3 wrestlers, you are going to have to choose one of them to be your main eventer, one of them to be your mid-carder, and then one of them, sadly, is going to get fired All right. Try to make the decision as quickly as possible. You know how these three are grouped up. You know, we have 4 groups of 3 to choose from. So we're just going to go ahead and start with John Cena.
Oh, okay. Okay. John Cena, that's got to be
Hold
my
on.
main eventer.
That's going to
I
be your
don't
main
think John
eventer?
Cena.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think John Cena belongs anywhere near a mid card. And he's just such a great talent that I can't fire him. You know, Cena deserves to be a main eventer. Yeah, simple as that.
Okay. So next up, we have Hiroshi Tanahashi. Is he going to be your mid-carder, or are you firing the ace?
Sadly, to not waste his talent, I'm firing the ace.
Okay.
You know, we run a tight ship here, and I really don't think that. Oh shit! I really could have made him my mid carder because that low key he. You know what? No, I'm sticking with that. Yeah, Tanahashi's getting fired. He's really talented. He deserves to be in that main event spot, but I only got one place for an ace, and that goes to John Cena.
Okay. And then lastly, but certainly not least, obviously, your mid-carder is going to be the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, really, when I look at Shawn Michaels, I view him more as a versatility piece compared to these other two. You know, fits in the category of GOAT as well, and also belongs in that main event spot. However, he also holds a very good tag team accolade record with him. You know, not only starting off as the Rockers, but also having DX later in his career. You know, I think Shawn Michaels can definitely fit a maybe not a like a traditional mid card role with like an Intercontinental US TNT kind of situation, but in the tag team division, 100%.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, that first round was done a little differently just to kind of give everyone a feel for how quickly, decisions need to be made. These next 3 rounds, I'm going to name all 3 of them, and I need you to try and do a little rapid fire. Next up, we have The Shield. You have to pick between Jon Moxley, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. Who's your main eventer, who's your mid-carder, and who you're firing?
You know what? This is actually very tough. And I think I'm gonna fire just off rip Roman Reigns. Just compared to the work ethic of the other two, and I think the variety the other two kind of give. I think Roman's always kind of hit that one piece, that one note. So he's getting fired. I think I'm gonna go with Seth Rollins as my main eventer. I think he can just hold that spot in so many different ways as a face, as a heel, and a faction, etc. I think he just kind of can hit it and not be stale. That leaves Moxley for my mid card. Not an ideal place for him, but he's did it before with U.S. titles and IC titles. I'm sure he can be fine there.
Okay. All right. All right. Next up, we have leaders of Bullet Club, Kenny Omega, AJ Styles, and Finn Balor, formerly known as Prince Devitt. Go ahead, let me know where these guys lie.
Yeah, and you know what? I think I'm just going to pull a straight up just 2013, 2014 New Japan Pro Wrestling. Fire Finn. AJ is my main eventer. Kenny Omega is my undercard. We'll keep it as that. It was successful back then. Why not keep it the same?
So you're choosing the guy that retired as your main eventer? That's crazy work.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Lastly, but certainly not least, the Job Squad, the Jobbers. We have Serpentico, Doink the Clown, and Eugene.
Yeah. Here I think I have a definitive one, 100%. Eugene's my main eventer. I feel like a lot of people forget that Nick Dinsmore is a beast. He can actually wrestle. Look up his Ohio Valley Wrestling shit. That guy deserved to be a main eventer. So 100%, bro's going in my main event. Low key could probably be a Kurt Angle in someone's fantasy booking. As someone who used to watch Serpentico at live shows, like local indie shows, I gotta go Serpentico as my mid card. That holds sentimental value to me. I'm sure we can sell hella money off those masks, and I'm surprised AEW doesn't, because that is a cool ass mask. And Doink, I've heard he has a bad attitude. He's low key kind of crazy. In kayfabe and not in kayfabe. Bro is getting the fuck out of my company ASAP.
Yeah. Wow. Great. Awesome. Well, that is it for Brain Rot Booking, and that is it for today's episode of Wrestle House. Bit of a fast-paced episode today. We're trying to get in the swing of things, doing segments and having this thing formatted a little nicer and everything like that. Let us know what we can do better down in the comments below, and let us know what you guys thought about today's episode as well down in the comments below. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're listening to us on Spotify, please leave us a rating and review. I've been Ryan.
I forgot my food name earlier in the episode. Did I even drop that in this take? I think that was in the last take.
I think that was in the last take, but I think this time you were...
Bringing it back. Food bit. I'm the fucking pink sprinkled donut.
Yeah. I've been Ryan. He's been the pink sprinkled donut Logan. And this has been Wrestle House, and we will see you guys next time.